Look at you guys. Absolutely wonderful. Beating the stream elements. I mean, you could just do its job. Like, who even needs it? Who even needs it? Welcome in. How are you doing? Is this my water bottle? This is my water bottle. It is great to see you both. Jackson, brilliant stream. Honestly, great fun. That Bubba match at the end, really good. It was fun watching you play Nurse as well. I don't think you did badly, you know? If you were worried about that, you did well. Nurse is tough, and I love playing Nurse. I just love Nurse. But yes, welcome in. How is it going? I hope you're doing well. I don't want to mess around. I'm not lingering on stuff. I'm not, wasting time. I'm here to look at my zoo. And look at my zoo I will. My room is like a sauna right now. I can only imagine. As the kind of weather's getting better in the UK, I'm getting warmer and warmer in my room. I still have my cloak with me, but like I have to wear it a lot less, and my laptop also does heat up quite a bit. Probably not nearly as much as your computer because it's a little laptop, but it is also trying very hard. It is fighting for its life to run these games. So it does kind of begin to launch off. I hope everyone's day's going well. My computer heats up more than most. I don't know why. What kind of cooling do you have? Do you have cooling for it? I can imagine you, no offense, having like RGB water to cool your computer, just like pure rainbow liquid, just cooling it away. And maybe rainbow water just isn't as like good at taking the heat away. Sorry to call you out there. Only on the CPU. There you go. Right. Let's see if I can do this. I'm over here now. Perfect. So, I don't know if you can notice, but I'm lifting my left hand right now. I've flipped the screen so I can point there, and I'm actually pointing where I think I'm pointing. So, and I don't even feel like I look that different. Hello, Tess. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But yes, Planet Zoo. I do want to stream Spiritfarer. Now, I have a slight, almost reluctance about it. Not because I don't enjoy it and I'm loving Spiritfarer. It's just I worry that the general majority of people will be spirit-fed out because of the big bald man himself, Limmy, streaming it. And I don't want to kind of exhaust people with it. Welcome in, Ian. How are you doing? Let's get you a little shout out, because one of these days you'll get a drawing of yourself. Hope you're doing well. My whole PC runs at like 50 degrees Celsius when idle. I think you need to check that. That doesn't seem healthy. And I am not trained to look at computers, so I would not know what to do with that, but I feel like I'm not surprised it's a sauna. There we are, that's the emote. Welcome on in. Cool, so yeah, Spiritfarer, I do want to do it. I really enjoy it, but I do worry that other people will be like, yeah, I've seen enough. I don't want to get ahead of Limmy's stream and the like. So anyhow, we'll do some franchise mode. Hope you'll stick with me on this. And I was thinking I might end up starting a new zoo so I can do like zoo stuff off stream as well. But I'll stick this zoo as the... I don't really know how franchise works in that respect, but I will still stick this one as the main stream zoo. Oh, yes, so also, I've got some temporary sub badges for subs that aren't just like the normal default stars, but From what I've seen of Lemmy Spiritfarer, it's mostly him threatening to kick the characters' heads in and getting angry at them. I feel like you play it slightly differently. It's been a while since you've been around, Ian. Tell you what, I play it exactly like that. No, you are right. He didn't do quite the same voicing. No offense to the big guy. But yes, you make a good point. You make a very good point. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you. So we do have some good things going on in this zoo. At some point, I'm pretty sure, not Oswald, wherever the other tortoise is in here. Here we go. We've got Rukia, who is due to give birth in a month. Though I don't know why she's heading over here. So I mentioned this last time, super pumped about it. By putting up these don't feed the animals and do not disturb signs, the stress levels have dropped and they are feeling great. I like the sub icon. Thank you very much. It was just a little something I kind of threw together. I've done 1 month, 2 month, 6 month, 9 month, maybe 12 month sub badges. Just in preparation. I feel like I will get something a bit, you're right, a bit, you know, more solid at some point, but a bit more solid live. But in the meantime, I just stuck with what I knew, what I could do. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The synchronicity. You know, Jackson, I really did wish that you went through with the raid and just raided each other, because when Halsey, was raiding you, if you went through with that, I just would love to have known what happened. Just find out where you went. Who does it send you to? Deuce Neve Huefo. Yeah. Yeah. You're so right. You are so right. Sometimes you just gotta Deuce Nueve Hefo. Yeah, exactly. Like, would it just send you into the offline channel? Is that you giving birth? Same, but at the same time I would feel bad. Maz, sometimes you just have to thrive off the awkwardness. That is what keeps us going. You're right, Rukia. We haven't got a great view of you. I'm just going like the tortoise so hard. She's just so cool, isn't she? Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. And we've got Winder, a little baby. Are there more, or is it just... Oh, there's another. Jonas, as in the Jonas brothers. Look at this. Winder and Jonas. Winder's female, Jonas is male. And we've got, oh flip, you're right there, Rukia as well. So I think we might need to provide more food enrichment for them now that there are more of them. But look at that, the miracle of childbirth in the wild, in our zoo that isn't wild. Isn't it beautiful? Dog ball feeder. We just another dog ball feeder and another. There we go. 2 sprinklers aren't doing it anymore. So we'll just add another. Giant land snail. I'm pretty sure the land snail is having an okay time, if I'm honest. Let's check them out. Layout. It's providing appropriate... What are we missing in the layout? We haven't quite got the third thing. That's fine. Climate is okay. Windows are fine. Wonderful stuff. And, okay, so... I haven't added the Deuce Nueve Hefo signs in here. So I figure we do that. What am I looking for? All? Is it construction signs? Is that how I do it? Yes, construction signs. And then let's find Feed. No. Disturb. Is it security? I forget where they put it. Maybe it is in facilities and I just have not looked up the right thing. Disturb. There we go. Do not disturb. Alright, okay. Very nice that you're shouting, but it's not quite appropriate, is it? These are tortoises. You're not at a concert. And then we'll throw in feed. Do not feed. Perfect. 1 and 2. And then hopefully the stress levels should drop for them. Oh. Okay, that's the giant land snail done. We're going to put Lauren on the tortoises now. And we can... I think we can light up the tortoises, the snails a bit more, so it's not just darkness around here. Put 3 misters on. Let's just put 1 mister on. Oh, redecorating. Enable all enrichment things in a habitat. Very nice. Okay, so I think they're happy. Let's put some lights on them. But yes, I hope everyone's doing well today. I am not going to be streaming for too long, but I did want to pop on and get some zoo done, get some Spiritfarer done. See what we can pull up. And finally, another one there. This morning I got up nice and early to watch Critical Role, because the animated series came out today, which is super exciting for me because I really, really like it and I've been looking forward to it. Adopt and place 2 different exhibit species. So I could get another one of those. An info center I could get, and guest numbers I could increase. Could also do something with these areas, but I think we'll do that in a bit. What I think we could do first is put an exhibit here, maybe. So what animals can we get? We've got our tortoises, both of our tortoises. Let's look at the appeal. What do people like? Lions. Well, I don't have any lions, and I can't quite afford them either. Very good, Adam. Zoo are you? Very nice. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? The zookeeper himself, Adamification. Let's get you a little shout out there. If you haven't already checked out Adam, which I hope everyone here has, please do. Really brilliant streamer. And a wonderful zookeeper as well. We had our first birth in this new zoo. Adam, we've got Rukia gave birth, and we have Winder and Jonas. A song reference from Adam. It's one of the 5 songs that he's listened to. And the 6th being the theme tune for G-Force, hit movie with guinea pigs and their escapades. It's kind of a niche one. You might not have heard of it. Let's up the length of these a bit. Maybe we keep it small. Keep it small for here. And then up it from there. Perfect. Okay, I'm still not too sure what we're putting in this one. I figure we'll work that out as we go. But if there are any requests for animals to see, I figure we go for a kind of tropical vibe. So if anyone has any tropical animals they want, we'll get one of those in. Let's take a look at what we can see that is tropical. If they sort by that is. They do not. Right, let's go onto the Zoopedia and sort by that. So tropical. What have we got? We could get tapirs. Lemurs would be nice. Bonobo, pangolin would be pretty cool. I do not have monkeys. No, we could get a bonobo. We could get a Bornean orangutan. Ooh, iguanas. Mandrills. I'd love some lemurs at some point. Western chimpanzee or lowland gorilla? Pangolin, yeah. Are they... Do I get pangolins, like, out and about? I can just get them out and about. Let's see how much these things are. Orangutans are endangered. You could save them. How much space do they need? Let's take a look. Orangutan. Okay. So I can't do orangutans. Pangolin? Mandrill or gorillas. Yeah. I could do pangolins, but they are all male, which is interesting. Let's take a look at gorillas. The hit band. Also too expensive for me. Goodness me. Mandrill. I think I need to lower my expectations. Pangolin. Only male pangolins. That is fascinating. Do you think they just don't do the female ones? Bonobos. Also too expensive. Wow. Okay, vet research. We'll pause you for a sec whilst we're busy looking at what species we want, actually. Did I look at chimpanzees? I reckon they'll be expensive as well, though. Yeah, gorillas. They just do what they do, you know? Chimpanzee. Right. Reset all filters. Let's sort by age, because that has... No. Yeah, sort by age, youngest. Pangolin, springbuck, pangolin. Tapirs I could look at. Let's look at tapirs. Can't put a price on chimpanzees. Oh, wait. Very good. I could get a tapir. How much do tapirs need? Let's look at their Zoopedia. I feel like they're, you know, very cute. How much space? If we get... What kind of living... They like 1 to 2. So 1 male, 1 female. So we'll just get... We'll get enough for 3 adults. 542. We will go with tapirs, I think. I think that's what we're going to stick with for now. They're nice and cheap, and then we can save up for a monkey for a good exhibit. Right, so we'll get Uretzi. Uretzi's okay. Well, they're all quite bad. But she is the youngest. We'll have to adopt him because he's a male and the only male we can get. And then how long are they fertile for? How long do they live for? Natural habitat, species data. Here we go. So life expectancy, plenty of years. And age, yeah, okay. So we can do that one absolutely fine. We'll favor the underdog. What? Okay, good. We'll favor the underdog. We'll go for a Huick, who I think we can rename, and Tonatia, who we can also rename. And we will get a space for them in the zoo. How's the tunnel enclosure going on? Look at this, gangrene. So let's take it as if we're these people. I don't know. So this is Mama's domain, as in counterpart to Dada. We've got the tunnel that you come under here, and you can come through to the other side. I think it's looking wonderful. The tortoises, they sometimes, well, this is not natural. This is They've achieved something that it took primates quite a while to do. And in doing so, they've got a really concave shell. Well, hey, you know what? Bipedal tortoises, it can happen. Yeah, so anyhow, we have this tunnel, which I really like. I also liked your tunnel idea so much, we did a tunnel on this side too. So they can walk underneath on the pathway, hopefully. I've never actually tried it, but I hope the guests can walk underneath there. But yes, very much like it. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Very advanced. Yeah, yeah. We'll do it like that. Let's see if we can split the path off from here. I love this song. Ooh. Like that. And then we'll edit the barrier. And I think in this one what we'll have is we'll have like a... Do you think we can have a viewing platform maybe? Or do you think this will be enough? Let's see. Let's see how much space we've got first. We don't want to make it too big so that people complain about not being able to see as usual. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So how big is this? Oh, we need to put a gate on it, don't we? Barrier. Let's go for a habitat gate. Just a straight up normal one. Perfect. Great. Habitat gate, and this leaves it at a great... Okay, so that is over double the size we actually need for them. So I figure we can cut it down a bit for the sake of splitting 2 enclosures, maybe? And we just have one of these as the taper, which would be this one, which is 576, which is what we need. The taper's traits. I hope I spelled that right. And then we'll send in the tapirs and we'll get to work. Gonna be on a lurk while I work. No worries at all, Gangrene. Anyone else that's lurking, you're more than welcome to do so. I realize that I have gone live in the middle of the UK day. But yes, thank you for being here. And away. Brilliant. Okay, so I think we have the tapir ready to go in. We'll put up some glass around the side as well. Let's put a path. Yeah. Perfect. You know what? Not quite what I wanted, but we can absolutely deal with that. Ah, that's better. Okay, new animals arrived, the tapir. Let's check up on them. What exactly do you want in your place? You want some hard shelter? You want some water? Oh, they want water! Maybe we give them a bit more space then, and then stick water in it. Let's cut across like that. Remove this wall. Delete. Delete. Like that. And how much space have they got now? A lot more. Okay. So we'll put some hills in, because I think that'll be really nice for them. Do we do like a hill around the outside, and then some water here? Oh. How does water work? Do I do water first? Oh, do I have to lower the land and then put water in it? I've never done this before. Let's push the land down, where we would like a little bit of swimming space for the tapir. And then try and fill it with water. Rough water or... There we go. Is that enough for them? Is that too much? Does that give them not enough space? Navigable swimming. Can they not swim in that? Oh, they have plenty. Oh, wonderful. They can swim in that. Just did the new Wordle, and man, I really did forget words exist here. Is that... Which number is that? Hello, Steen. Welcome on in. How are you doing, pal? Gonna give you a shout out then, right and quick. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. 224 tomorrow's Wordle for you. No spoilers, but I'm eager to find out what it is. I think, like, Wordle for me, my sweet spot is 4. I just get it in 4. I take it easy. Like, today's Wordle, I could have done it. I could have done it in 3 if I'd just got one letter different. Doesn't bother me, you know? Take it easy. Thank you very much for the shout out. Good. How are you? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. I have a little bit to stream this afternoon. A bit of time to do it. So figured I'd come on and do so. The zoo's coming along really well. We've got our tortoises over here. So we've got the Aldabra tortoises who have just given birth, which is exciting. And we've got the Galapagos tortoise over here who are going along well, I think. And then the Snellith zone, Gelith snails here. And we're just getting some tapirs in and trying out what we can do here. Also got the Wordle in 4. Could have gotten in 3, but I thought no way is it that word. So I thought... what was I doing? I got up Google for some purpose. Did I say something? Wordle, maybe? I thought that maybe I could get it. Maybe it would be this word, but instead I went for something that it was not likely to be, but I thought it was more likely than what it was. Welcome in, Lee. How's it going? Have some Spiritfarer for you in just a moment. Wordle is... I could do the slate method of explaining, which is Wordle. Yes, Wordle is Wordle. But I will show you what Wordle is. It is a guessing game where you have lines of guesses that you've got to make. And... is it okay? Yes, you should have permission, Steen. If not, I will post it, but you should have permission. Perfect, there we go. So that is the link to Wordle there. I will quickly put my... There we go. So this is Wordle. I will not guess it, because I have done it for today, so I already know the answer. But just for your sake, Lee, you have up to 6 guesses on Wordle. You must guess a 5-letter word. And after each guess, the color of the tiles changes to show how close your guess was to the word. So, for example, weary, the W is in the correct space, so it goes green. Hills, I is in the wrong spot, but it is correct. So I will go somewhere in this word, but not there. Whereas U is in the wrong spot here. So for example, let's take vague. Anyone who hasn't done the Wordle, for number 223, I presume, this will be a spoiler. So if we took vague here, today's Wordle, V, A, G, and U are not in it. E is in it somewhere, but a matter of where, that's for you to find out. So it's good fun. The word changes each day. And it's fun to compare yourself to what other people get. So I hope that answers your question there, Lee. I did Wordle 223 dirty with my guesses, I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can find my guesses. I don't remember doing it, because I did it this morning. I think I got a couple quite close to it. You need your own login? No, you don't. No, it's just an in-browser thing. It just does it. And yeah, you can just do it as it goes. Got a game on Steam called Word Crack. It's basically Wordle, but it has 10 rounds. Been hooked. Oh, that's brilliant. I like the sound of that. I'll check it out. The one thing, I'll check it out after the stream, I think. The one thing I like about Wordle is the fact that it keeps you wanting more. So I know like people have the ones where you can just keep doing it. I don't know. For me, part of the appeal is, you know, I can only do a little bit now and then a little bit at a later point. Because I feel like I could just do it repeatedly and then I'd be sick of it after some time. It's timed. No, I don't think so. So it has it's timed in as much as you do it once per day. So for today, I have done the word, but for tomorrow, I won't have done the word. So I have until the end of today to complete it. But once you've started, it isn't timed to complete, I don't think. Or if it is, I really haven't noticed the time pressure. It's kind of light fun, just something nice and easy to do. Some people are brave enough to do it on stream, such as KitKats or Slate. Slate has his very interesting way of going about it, which we all love to watch and hate to watch. Truly, truly hate to watch. But yeah, give it a try. So this is going to be a bit more of a soil-based enclosure by the looks of things, and we'll have some rough rock around as well. Maybe the edges of the water, and a bit of smooth rock too, just to keep it all exciting. And maybe some sand too, some sand by the entrance, and coarse sand as well. I really like going away from the kind of theme of having grass everywhere, especially in these more tropical kind of forest undergrowth exhibits. Cool. And then what we'll do is we will stick a heater somewhere, because these guys will probably want the heat. Can we put them in the water? Oh, we can. Does it still work the same? Oh, it raises the temperature of the water. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's take that out then, and we'll put it here. And they like the temperature. So let's rename them. This one, we've got Big Tony. And this one... Hiccup. Works quite well. Big Tony and Hiccup. And then they like what temperature? That's what I was going to do. Natural habitat. So they have 16 to 42 degrees. So when it gets cold, they're not going to handle it. Current temperature is high. Let's keep it at 35 there. And then they're going to want some hard shelter as well. So habitat, and shelter. I think they can have just a kind of basic shelter over here. That would be quite nice for them. Other than some horrible rock thing that I try and make for them. There we go, perfect. Happy with that. Is that enough shelter for you guys? Let's play and take a look. It is not. It is not at all. Critically insufficient, not even just insufficient. Let's undo that then. And get them an even bigger bit of shelter. And stick it in the corner there. Is that enough for them? Where are we? Terrain. Perfect. That is enough. So that's a lovely, lovely bit for them there. Hello, Grim. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Let's get you a shout out. Hope you're doing well today. If you haven't checked out Grim, please do. We're just doing a little bit of Planet Zoo, and then what we're going to do is we're going to head on to Spiritfarer in a very short while. We're just going to set up the tapirs, I think, and then head on over, because I've been wanting to play it. I just haven't been wanting people to get tired out of it. So we're just setting up our lovely tapir to have their own enclosure. We'll put the food over here so it can be easily accessed by the keepers. Right? Is it you that's in the way? Oh no, it's not you in the way. Maybe that's fine. And then we'll have a water trough. Or we could have a water pipe over here for them to drink from. Right. But yes, how's your day going, Grim? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. They like sprinklers. Will be a sad day the moment you finish Spiritfarer completely. Yeah, I've thought about that, Lee. I mean, I'm clearly not that far through, and I've got quite a long while left of it, so you don't have to worry just yet. But I've heard there are games that are somewhat similar in style, so I can try out some of those. But yeah, it'll be a sad day, I do agree. If you have any suggestions for games you like as well, then I'm more than happy to listen. Let's put... Where do they live? Big Tony, where do you come from? South Central America. So we could also get temperate and grassland. So let's chuck those on and put South Central America. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just stick to tropical for now and see how it looks. Zavari, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed Jackson's stream earlier. Just finishing up my lunch break, so we'll be lurking soon, but thought I'd pop in to say hi. No worries at all. Thank you very much for being here, Grim. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm on in the middle of the day, and hopefully I feel like I'm doing something that is you're able to lurk on it. Planet Zoo, bit of Spiritfarer, quite lurkable. Kind of meant to follow her a while ago, but here I am now. No worries at all. I know how it is. Sometimes I like mean to follow people, and then I reach a point where it's too awkward for me to follow, and then I'm like, well, now if I follow, it's going to be awkward, so I'll have to wait until they do it until I can do it when they're not streaming, so that it's not awkward. But I'm sure you didn't overthink it that much. Thank you for the follow. Definitely watch Twitch. I understand. Completely understand. Thank you very much. Funny enough, tried out Slime Rancher. It's cute and nice. Okay. I've heard of it. I haven't played it. I like the idea of checking it out though. Thank you for the suggestion. Okay, wow, look at that. That was such a good way of getting that little lily pad there. Sounds like a New Yorker. Hey, it's Big Tony. Yeah, that's our guy. That's our guy. That's where I watch Twitch a lot. I do. When I'm busy, I find it very difficult to keep up, and I have so many people I want to watch, and I can't, which is kind of sad. But like for the past couple of weeks, I've been really busy with uni, which has made it difficult for me to keep up with all the streamers I like. But the other day, I was properly able to sit back and relax in a Nostromo stream, which was wonderful. I always do that. Wait till they go offline so the alert doesn't pop. Yeah, exactly. And it, I feel bad for doing it, but you know, rather that than have to face up to my sins. Let's get some reeds at the waterline. That's the word I'm looking for. Maybe some smaller reeds, just dotted about a bit more. Don't have the attention span. I completely understand that. Believe you me, I understand. I'm going to have multiple streams up at the same time to kind of keep my focus a bit better. It'll be a sad day when I go back to the office. Won't be able to catch as many streams. Yeah, I completely echo that. So I'm currently doing hybrid working. So sometimes I work in person, sometimes I work online, which suits me. I'd rather not go in, if I'm honest. Like, I'd feel a lot safer if I wasn't going in. But I know the nature of kind of working with the university, it is going to be better when you work in person. That being said, when I do go back to in person in full, it's only going to be evenings for me, and I don't know if it's become apparent to anyone, but me and evening streams, it's not very likely. I have a housemate that goes to bed quite early, and I don't want to like wake her up or keep her awake for too late. So I tend to do earlier streams, which, I mean, suits me. I don't mind it too much, but I guess I'll have to change that if I want to keep streaming when I'm back in person more permanently. What will you be when you grow up? Wonderful question, Lee. I wish I knew what I would be, but I know what I'm training to be. I'm training to be a vet surgeon, probably. But we'll see how that goes. It's a long way off. Couple years left. Gonna head off. No worries at all, Maz. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. I know it's late for you guys, so thank you very much. Wonderful. Yes, yeah, it's a lot of work, but good fun. So I was saying on Adam's stream that the zookeeper dream was definitely there at one point. I did always want to be a zookeeper. So I guess part of this appeals to me. I used to think that I wouldn't be able to handle the kind of the tougher parts of being a vet, and being a zookeeper would mean I wouldn't have to handle it. And 2 cats are wonderful. If you ever want to send pictures of those cats, there's a channel for that in the Discord, and I, for one, would love to see it. And vets are amazing. Thank you very much. I'll take the credit for all the vets, you know. But no, I like that idea. Like, they get the appreciation. I have cats myself, and some of the things that vets have done for my cats. One of my cats wasn't particularly well, and had a heart condition that hadn't been studied too well, and we took him to the vets, and they did like a trial program with him, just seeing what they could do to kind of help, and he's been used for well, the research that was done with him has been used for some quite important studies, which I think is great. And he was quite healthy for a while afterwards. Oh wow, I have more trees than I thought. Um, which is perfect for me. If it means that my cat can go on to help others, then I think it's brilliant. Looking at this, you've always got an option as a landscaper. Thank you very much. It's great fun, this. Like, it's just the joy of being able to create something. Create something fun. Stick that there. How big's that tree? Flippin' hell. You know what? Sure thing. Sure thing. Why not? Why not at this point? Let's get some more. It's up here as well. Do I have any? Couple more there. We could stick. Were those strangler fig roots? So let's stick one on top and have the roots coming out. I think that's quite nice. Let's see how the tapirs are finding this. Big Tony, how do you feel? Wow, okay, he's pretty pleased with it. I think this is a nice enclosure there. Let's put some glass walls in so they can see okay. Turn that into glass there. Perfect. And we'll put... We can put all of this as glass, actually. It's there. And then some glass across here. 2, 3 as glass. You won't be able to see anything there. So hopefully that'll be good for them. And they'll... I guess will be happy to see that much. Maybe. One moment. Okay, cool. So, that's that with the tapir. We've got food for them. Enrichment, they're lacking some food enrichment, but we don't have anything for that. They're looking pretty happy. It seems that they're okay. So let's press play. And let's hope that Big Tony and Hiccup make it okay. Social, what's social? Not enough space. Where have you not got enough space? Have we decreased your navigable land area? I see. Well, that can be fixed. That can be fixed quite easily. We've got all this space for you. Let's use it. Let's delete these walls. It was bound to happen at some point. So we will have to do some slight changes as we... Oh, they're going for a swim. Big Tony, as we look at your terrain and change it up slightly. Wait, let's press play. Make sure it's all updated, okay? Calculating. Perfect. Tickets are underpriced. They're loving it. They're absolutely loving it. Hello? Hi there. Perfect. Let's put maybe some more hills over here. Maybe another, like, walkway for them. And then we can smooth that out a bit. Maybe a bit more of a flat zone over here. Just for them to kind of climb up on. Perfect. Okay, more short grass, less long grass, more soil, more rock. Lots of soil around the edge. And then we can also maybe have some toys and stuff over here, and this can be an area for their toys. Light soil across here. Perfect stuff. And short grass. Perfect. Happy. Great. Press play. We could do with some more trees now that we've expanded. So we'll get some of the bigger trees maybe. Because I quite like those. A small strangler fig there. And some rocks. Stuck into the earth. Create a bit of character. Tamarind tree. Yeah, that's nice. A couple of those sprinkled about here. Anything else? Okay, maybe I'll move the tamarind trees. And we'll have this. Is it a wimber tree? Looking very nice there. And we'll get a tamarind tree. Sticking there with some Swiss cheese plants around as well. Look at this. Just to add a little bit more character about the spot. And then can we put some big old cladding on top of here to disguise it a bit? Does it need it? Probably not. I think they're okay. There we go. And yeah, we'll do it over here too, just for the sake of it. We can do something with that as well at another point, but for now, how are you finding it, my dear friend? Big Tony, you're not very enriched, but you are happy with the rest of it. Perfect. Okay, so tickets are underpriced. We can deal with that. Level 2 tortoise. Let's stick some on the tapir. We'll raise ticket prices just a bit. Zoo. Overview. Where are we? Tickets for adults, £5. Great stuff. $5, sorry. You majestic, majestic man, Big Tony. Into Big Tony cam. Wonderful stuff. The last thing we have to do on this enclosure, and then we'll head over to some Spiritfarer, is put some more walls up that are glass walls so we can see in. And then also put some donation things up. Oh, have we completed something? We have. Guest numbers have at least 300 guests in the zoo. Claim your rewards. Perfect. And the inspector's here too. So that's facilities. What do I want? Cancel that and put donation boxes up. A donation box here. Actually here, because there are lots of people. And here, because there are lots of people. Whoa, people over here too. There we go. Wonderful. Here and here. And then we'll put some educational speakers down, seeing as they're going to listen. If they're going to listen, let them listen. Perfect stuff. And another one here. And a VIP's arrived as well. Lord, it's all happening. Let's say hello to them. Hello. There we go, perfect. Right, I like it. I like it a lot. Where have we got our tapirs? Is this Big Tony? Big Tony's there. And where's our other tapir? Oh. You okay? Unbox? You alright? What was up with that there? No wonder you're stressed out. We were just in a box for ages. We can walk about now, Hiccup. Please? Okay, good. And there's Hiccup. Great stuff. So there's an overview of the zoo so far. Let's put the path around here as well. Just to complete it. We might change that at a later point, but there we go. There's the zoo. I think what I'm going to do is head over to Spiritfarer, but what I said will be true. I think I will do a franchise mode offline as well, off stream, to try and kind of get used to the zoo and get my franchise up a bit. But I'm happy with how it's gone. I will definitely improve the tapir exhibit as well. A little bit off stream. Cool. So, we'll head over to Spiritfarer. I hope that people aren't spirit-fared out. Right. Oh, I've got Wordle up still. Spiritfarer, there we go. So, the thing that we're trying to find, I think, is zinc. So we'll go for that. Think of a title on the go. It's a tough one. Braving new and old. Braving waters new and old. There we go. Braving seas new and old. Yeah, let's go for it. And then change the category to Spiritfarer. It's all the stuff that you don't consider. Spiritfarer is such a lovely game. Steen, I love it. I really, really love it. It's one of those games that I play on stream and I think, oh, how much I want to play this off stream. I can't get enough of it. I really can't. If it's any reassurance, Lee, 37% of the way through. I think we've got a bit longer on Spiritfarer yet. So we're stuck with it for a while. Which is good for me if it's good for you. Okay, so where were we? We had gone and we now have the ability to bounce on things. I think. That was what we had worked out. Okay, that last time. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. What did we cook? Meat stew. Okay, fine. I can't even remember what I put in there, but clearly it's not what we're wanting. We need something different. We need something interesting for them. Let's stick corn flour. Maple syrup? I don't want to do corn flour and maple syrup because I will... Corn flour and pear, however, I will do. Alright, Buttercup. Come on, Daffodil. Let's have a hug. Who was doing wood chopping? Was that a tool? And could you do with some food there, buddy? No, you're fine. Wow. Hug? We'll have a hug. Alright. Have you found all spirits? I don't think so. So there's definitely one more person on an island that we need to go to. It's just that we haven't got her house yet, so she doesn't want to come and live with us. And then where are we? So there was somewhere that we needed to bounce on stuff to get higher. And I can't remember exactly where that was. Nordweiler, maybe? No, we've been to Nordweiler. Loneberg. Okay, yeah, I'll go to bed. Yeah, so we're searching for zinc. There we go. Have you progressed much further than you were before, Lee? I remember you saying you were still behind me. What was that there quickly? No, sadly not. You need more money in Spiritfarer or real life, because I feel both. However, in Spiritfarer, I guess the easiest way I've found to make money is fish up things and get more spirits, I suppose. We'll head to South Point Docks. The game, yeah. Actually, on our way to South Point Docks, what we'll do is we'll stop off here at the crates. I need the better boat. Ah, right. Good morning, dear friend. I'll get you some food. You like exotic food. Let's give you Luxor. There we go. He's told us that before. My dear pal. What is happening? Pear tartlet. Very nice. Let's see what else we can cook with pears then. Yep, one sec. Nothing. Nothing. Nope, nothing else with pears. One sec. One sec, pal. I do want to do this. I did like it. Let's go. What do you say? It's your funeral. Let's go. It's such a cool, colourful one. Across to here. Perfect stuff. I like that the premise of all of these kind of mini games are all the same, but you can do them in a slightly different way. I wonder if I can optimize it to make it really like easy to traverse and get as much of these as possible, but part of the fun for me is running about. I was watching Less Than Law, another wonderful streamer, play Spiritfarer the other evening, and it was so weird seeing another person's layout for the boat, and of course Limmy as well. You haven't done this part yet, yeah. So this is only recently. I think I've done this once, maybe. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, let's head in here. Cook the pears, because I think we're just going to cook a pear on its own and see what happens. Maybe I should cook an apple on its own too. I feel like I haven't done that. No. Oh, mouse to turnip. Right, let's plant some lettuce here then. And we'll pull some celery. Get that. And replant celery. Perfect stuff. Did I have some silk there to collect? And then we'll wake up people, because I realize that I haven't done that yet. I know everyone's probably awake, but we'll keep them woken just in case. What is creator presentation? Great question. So, I have an interest in anything that there is to have an interest in. I love learning about things. And what it is basically, you suggest something that we can learn about, I'll make a short little presentation on it. And we'll do it on stream so everyone can kind of learn about the same thing at the same time. It's inspired by a time when I did some learning about Bhutanese building laws, which I really, really enjoyed. So we can do a little something like that if anyone wants. Anything within reason. Obviously, some things, and I reserve the right to say, okay, we won't do that, pick another topic. But pretty much anything that I can research. Stream Deck said you were playing Planet Zoo. I was playing Planet Zoo, yeah. So Planet Zoo, I do it as kind of like a little intro thing. We were doing it, and I'm sorry that you missed it, Kit Kats. I hope you're doing well today. The tortoises had babies. Rukia gave birth to Jonas and Winder, which really, really cool. And then we got Tapir as well, which I'm looking forward to making their exhibit a bit more developed. Yeah, two of them. We have Big Tony and Hiccup as the two Tapir. So I might do a little bit more of that just before I end stream as well. But I hope you're doing well today. What did I make there? Just more poached fruit? Not what I want. What if we put berries, just blueberries in there? I'll think about something when you get closer to 15k points. Of course, no worries at all. No worries. I know Turtle's looking to get me to research Scottish antiques at some point. So I'm looking forward to the point where he redeems that. Got your first exam result today. So today is a day. I hope everything's okay, Kit Kats. Take today easy, I think. It's one of those days that you gotta kick back and not try and do other work. Let's get you some food. You don't like one ingredient foods, so let's get you something with multiple. And you don't like crustaceans? Okay, fine with that. We'll pause that a sec. What have you done before? I will show you quickly what I've done before. 69% is a good pass, but it was the exam I thought I'd do best in. I know that feeling quite well. Oh god. The one that you think like, this is it. This is the one where I've aced it. I've got everything, and it just doesn't quite go as you'd expect. But that if that's your feeling towards that one, it's always like, well, if I didn't understand what I was going to get on this one, perhaps I've done really well on the others. It's always difficult to kind of predict, I think, when you're in the moment, especially when you've got so many different exams going on in a short space of time, and you begin knocking your confidence with the others and then raising it for the final one, perhaps. So fingers crossed for you there, Kit Kat. At least I got feedback, so I know what I got wrong. Feedback is crucial in exams, and it's really annoying when they don't do it. So that's really good that they have. So Lee, you asked what I've done before. I will give you a quick, very, very quick run through of what I did before. So there it is. There. So I did a little. So there was a Planet Zoo speed build of Bengal tigers, and it was set in. They kind of had a Bhutanese viewing center, waterfalls and stuff like that. And one of my friends said about how it wasn't particularly culturally appropriate, and I was curious about that. So I did some research, and found out it was culturally appropriate because they do have Bengal tigers in Bhutan. So I looked up about Bengal tigers, where they live, including Bhutan. Looked up about Bhutan itself, and just a little bit of information about it. The flag of it there. The code of etiquette, which is like the traditional Bhutanese culture. And then the building laws in Bhutan as well. So the building laws were the key thing, because this was kind of what the speed build was based on, which we'll see in a second. So I looked at it and then looked at why the video itself was appropriate. The speed build creator had actually looked up the Bhutanese architecture guidelines, which I thought was fascinating, and I thought that was really cool for a video. And you can see down here is the little house that was built, the process of it being built, more of it being built, and then wrapping it up, and some screenshots. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that you could get. Probably not as long, depending on how long I have. I probably will do a lot of it as well. Feedback for exams and job applications are great, but rare in my experience. Yes, absolutely. It's like, I understand that it takes them a little bit of time to go through it and all, but for exams, they can definitely just kind of provide a template for each question and select as appropriate. More poached fruit. Right, well, I have plenty of poached fruit now. Job applications. If you're going to be, making people take time out of their day to apply for your job, the least you can do is say why you're rejecting them. And it is so infrequent that they actually tell you why, which is really annoying in my experience as well. It's really cool. I'm glad you like it. Probably soaring away in there. There we go. Where is Astrid? There she is. Is she okay? The worst job application I did was doing a shift for the place and not hearing for them again. Very dodgy place. Oh, that really, really does sum it up. Like, if they got you to do basically practice labor, I imagine for free, perhaps? Get them in the bin. Though I'm not very good at sticking at jobs I don't like. So I have worked for a couple of places. And anytime they do something that I don't like, book me last minute for low pay and stuff like that, I just tend to bin it. There's a form for every occasion. That's why they call me the Form Man. It's actually pronounced Foreman, but my way is funnier. I did free labor for an hour. They got photocopies of my ID. I signed things. I've learned from that one. Yeah. And the thing that I find really annoying... Oh, is this zinc? Oh, beautiful. It's zinc. That's what we need. The thing that I find really annoying about that is that as, I guess, a young person, as a general worker, we don't really have as much power as we want over that. Like, what can we do? No, I'm not going to sign this here. And then they just turn around and say, okay, we won't pay you and you won't work. Like, it's so annoying. I find that so frustrating. When I worked at a supermarket chain, they would constantly give me new things to sign, and I couldn't do anything about it because it's that or get fired. So really, really annoyed me. Yeah, trial shifts were all too common when I was in retail catering. Yeah. I've done my fair share. Though I did a paid trial shift, which, you know what, it's fine. They paid less than the actual wage, but I did get paid for it. and it was the worst job I did. It was in a hotel industry, really, really bad, and I just didn't go back. Didn't go back. Yeah, because it was one of my first jobs. I was in no position to say no to anything. Yeah, exactly. And it's just the worst thing, like, the importance of unions, but even then, when you're just starting a job, it's not something you really know much about. Never heard of such a thing. You're blessed early. We might lose our jobs next week. Appropriate. Don't tell anyone. It's a big secret. In one of these containers, there's a bunch of robots. Robots that might replace us. We're literally shipping robots that will take our job. It's pretty depressing. Goodness. Think we can help them out? Can we climb up here? Unions. I joined a union at my first job, and my boss said no reason to join a union unless you're looking to make trouble. I think that right there is the reason to join a union, maybe. Perhaps. I wonder if they realize how they sound sometimes. Oh, nice. And as they say, A-B-A-B. I know how to mine. We'll just do a small one. The guy was like 25 and not a great person. 25 and already that corrupted in your thinking of employment. Kind of, it's a bit disheartening to hear, really. Money talks way too often, yeah, absolutely. And that's a real shame, if you ask me. Money talks and too many people listen. But I do understand that, you know, it's not always a choice people have, but I do think that bosses more than often do have that choice and make the wrong one. Scout! Alright, we're back where we started, Scout. Listen up. This place is supposed to receive a big shipment tonight. We just need to get in the warehouse and wait. For your part, I just need you to distract the guards. I'll cut the bars, and then big guy here will go ice the guards. It'll be simple. We'll snatch their uniforms and resume their patrol route to blend in. Got it? Eh? What? You don't want to do it? You've lost your edge, Scout. I might need to demote you. Huh? When I met you, you had the eyes of a killer. Red, with genuine anger. It was beautiful. Now, you can't even give a few guards to run around. Well, damn. I guess we'll do all the hard work ourselves. That's what we're great at. Getting our hands dirty. Scram then. It's about to get messy. Stella is the nicest one. I love Stella. Definitely not the cold-blooded killer that apparently Bruce and Mickey think she is. Can I make it? There must be a way to make it across to that there. I've had interesting jobs. Myself and another previous employee of a company actively contact new employees, warning them. I mean, good on you for doing that. But it's terrible that you have to do that. Like, that you can't, you know, let them, like, the job is that bad that you feel like you need to do that. I can't make that up. It's just bizarre that some of these people get away with what they get away with. It's a company abusing the apprenticeship. That's arguably even worse. Like, it's bad enough as it is. But, like, they're definitely just taking advantage of people because they know they can take advantage of them. Maybe I need a triple jump or something to get up there. Well, I got some zinc. Ooh, maybe I can keep jumping here. can. Have I spoken to you before? I got this job when I got out of college. I wanted to be a painter. I went to art school. I was trash. I couldn't create anything. I hadn't seen the world. Hadn't met people. Hadn't fought with other people. Lived, you know? Now I get done at 5 and I can paint all night. It's perfect. I'm still not very good, but I'm better. I'll get there. That's the spirit. I'm glad I did the apprenticeship, but I have stories about that place, I can imagine. These things are annoying. In the game, I mean, when you see something but can't get there. Yeah, I know. And then I have to think, like, is it something, like, I will be able to get to? More zinc, perfect. Or should I just give up now? We should be wearing hard hats for this job. This is just dangerous. Do that. Yeah, should I try or should I just not try? Okay, okay. Yes, look at that. Perfect. Maybe I can run up here. And glide across? No. Wow. Maybe I can. I'm going to try that one more time, I think. And Kit Kats, yeah. I know what you mean about saying you're glad about the apprenticeship, because sometimes kind of getting that experience and knowing how awful those kind of things are and knowing that you wouldn't do that again is what you need to kind of progress forwards. Like, in doing so, you learn valuable lessons about yourself and about other people. So I imagine in the moment, it's not what you want to be doing, is it? Okay, here we go. I think we can do this. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. Nope, nope. It's done. Okay, well, we'll return back to the boat. Come on, Daffodil. In we go. We have the zinc we need to potentially get one of the things, maybe a crusher. So let's get smelting that there. Have we got enough coal? Okay, well, we have so much coal, let's just add a bunch of it. $35 will do. Oh. Okay. That's an interesting one. Okay, okay, this is fine. Perfect. Oh, I thought I just botched it and it just suddenly gave up on me. Perfect. 10 zinc ingots. I think we just keep going for a bit because zinc is something we know we need a lot of. That's what we've been trying to get for so long. This is what's going to progress us in the game. There's a strange man in the garden next door. There we go, and there we go. Somewhat lurking while I play Valheim. Kit Kats, you're more than welcome to lurk. Also, I saw that you have the community Valheim server, and if it's okay, I am interested in popping on potentially this evening, because I think that would be wonderful. And thank you for setting that up as well. But yes, thank you for the lurk. Don't talk about the server. AWS is doing my head in with that. Okay. Take my words back. Pretend I never said it. Pretend I never said it. I have had my troubles with server hosting in the past. Admittedly, with Minecraft server hosting and not Valheim. Light sail is a nightmare that keeps crashing somehow. I mean, I don't doubt that you are much more advanced in that kind of area than I am, but if there's anything that I can do to help, let me know, and I'm happy to do some research to try and find an answer. Because I would love to play a little Valheim. My trouble with Valheim when I played it was the kind of... I played it with one friend, and the kind of grind to get ores... It wasn't too bad, but it could be bad. Like, it took a lot longer than I expected it to take. Even still, I didn't mind it that much. As long as I got to set up nice bases, I quite enjoyed it. And that was the fun of it for me. I think the solution... Okay. Is using EC2 rather than light sail. Fingers crossed for you. I love the grind for some reason, got very far in that game. Okay, maybe then a community server would be the way forward for me. I didn't mind it too much. I liked the ability to be able to make a base, and even then I didn't get tired of the grind. I was told that there would be much more of a grind, and I think that put me off. And I would play it again, absolutely. But the promise that, oh, it will get really grindy in a little bit was kind of like, it made me think, oh, is this what I want to be doing? So maybe I just need to give it another shot, see how it goes. What am I doing? Making a lounge. That is what I'm doing. Stick a lounge. Here. We got space for it. Put it there. And what else do we need? We want a house. Is it? Okay. So for that we need clear glass. And for a crusher, we've got what we need. Let's pop the crusher. That popular weird milkshake, were they? Crusher? I don't think it gets that grindy. Finding ores is maybe the worst it gets. Yeah, so it was the ores that was the part that was being spoken about. So I got to the part of the game where I would have to go to was it the Dark Forest to get ores, to get, maybe it was silver. God, I really do need to play that game again. And I didn't find it bad. I'd set up a little... I actually have some really fond memories of kind of playing Valheim whilst watching Moro streams. And shout out to Moro. Let's give Moro a shout out, who gave us a raid last time and is also back streaming, which is lovely. Yeah, so I'd have Moro on one screen and Valheim on the other, and I would kind of just build this little base, get some ores, and then get back to the base. Need to pop off, but I'm happy I could catch you for a little while. Lee, thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to also plug my YouTube. I will be uploading Spiritfarer to there if you do want to see, but thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderful day. Yeah, so I'd watch Moro, do a little bit of like building on Valheim, and then kind of just chill, and I loved it. I think I might play it again. I might ask my friend and play it tonight. Callum, if you're here, do you want to play Valheim? Look at it. That's beautiful. Mickey can already hear the smashing sounds coming from inside. I'm sure she's a beaut. Try crushing something. It'll make you feel good. Let some of that rage out. What? I'm not going to explain it. A child can do this. You make the machine go smash. It's a piece of cake. Here are a few rocks to get you started. Let it roar. I'll wait here and listen to the sound of crushing. You right? We get you some food. Let's give you a pair. Alright, we'll head on in and we'll get crushing. So, oh, we can make sunflower oil. Very nice. Okay, let's crush 5 of this quartz. Is this just it? I just smash? I mean, I suppose even a child could get that one. You are right. Whoa. You crushed that rock like there was no tomorrow. I could hear it beg for mercy. That's pretty amazing. That felt good. You got some chops, Scout. I know you'll be able to do this next job. Look, Mickey needs a house. Not just any house. He needs a goddamn palace. Marble, gold mirrors, indoor palm trees, the whole 9 yards. Something that would make our neighbours back home furious. Get it done. Alright. Sorry, it was killing Ether. No worries at all. Let's make some lime powder. Useful to have all of this stuff, I imagine. There we go. At one point, I did a... Yeah, we'll make carbon as well. I did a trip over to the... I don't even remember what the biome was in Valheim. The savannah, maybe it was called. And died there multiple times, which was the plains, yeah. And I was so underleveled for it. So underleveled that I did not survive. We actually have a deer skull and antlers on our wall. Have LEDs on it, and he's called Eek. They're very good. Very cool. The plains were a nightmare. Yeah, there were those, like, I don't want to say mammoths. I don't want to say bison. It was something like that there, which looked really cool. And then there were the goblins as well, which just kept coming back and causing problems. What else haven't I smashed? Some comet rock. Yeah, let's break it up. Locks, yes. I feel like sunflower oil will be good. Maybe I can make fried chicken with that? The death skeetos, yes! Those were they called death skeetos? I feel like it's a pretty accurate name for them, but they were hellish. Just latching themselves onto my face and then not letting go. Okay, yeah, glad to see there's a lot of hatred for them. Goblins always be causing problems. That's what they say, you know? Goblins be causing problems. Hopefully that's fried chicken there. Bambina! This is perfect! I couldn't have even hoped for such a lavish saloon. Can't wait to rest my feet on the sofa. Hey, Peanut, want me to fix you a drink? Yeah, come on, you know you want one. With just a dash of vodka. A Virgin Caesar, then? Really? Nothing? Bah, okay. Suit yourself. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna pour myself a little pick-me-up, alright? Catch my drift? Right, wrong crowd. Ciao, ciao. Me and my mate had to sail down a channel between two plain biomes to get to the swamp boss, and it was the most tense stuff ever. Just Skeetos chasing us the whole way. That's what I like about the game. I love that kind of, like, you feel like you're going on a journey. You feel like you're properly having an escapade. I love it. Come on, you said my name and now you're just flying off. Right, let's get you some... That's you done that. Yes, I'll give you some food. Let's give you... Have we cooked anything recently that's good? Pear tartlets? You don't want crustaceans, that's for sure. I loved sailing. Yes, sailing was my favorite part as well. I loved building little docks as well. So for all my flaws in video games, I can't aim. I am pretty poor at strategy games. I've never had any success in Civilization. I barely ever... Yes! Very cool. Yeah, for all my flaws in video games, the one thing that I do quite well is build. And I very much enjoy building. So that part of Valheim is brilliant for me. I really, really love that. So I would build docks, that's where I was going with it. So I would build docks everywhere. Like, wherever I set up a base, I would build docks. Building has never been my skill, but you are very good at other things in video games, Kit-Kats, like aiming. Seeing you play Halo, I just can't match. I just cannot match. There we go. Damage there. The hours we spent in our longhouse. Yeah, those things are fun. Those things are great fun to do. It was huge. And, I mean, why not? You've got the... You've got the ability. Do it. You got the time. You got the effort. What more do you need? A tool. Where are you, pal? There you are. Planks. Get your planks. I made some planks for you, Stella. Enjoy. I've got something for you, dear friend. Where is it? This always makes me think of my dad. He loved preparing food. He was an absolute genius in the kitchen. His meals would always turn out perfectly. But while he was making them, he was angry. You couldn't take his focus away from making food. It was like he was trying to tame the kitchen or something. It was a fight to the death. He would always win. A meal could take him hours to prepare just right. It took him so long. I remember being a kid, and when it was ready, I didn't care what food was in front of me. It could have been cereal for all I cared. Good meal cereal, though. I just hated watching him make food back then. Waiting for hours for a meal I didn't care about. But every time I eat this, it doesn't seem that bad anymore. Well, thanks, Sprout. There we are. That's been a long time coming, that quest there. A long, long time coming. My aim is okay at best in HLL. Hell Let Loose. Well, to be fair, the time that I saw you aim was when you... My favorite moment of it was when you turned around and got absolutely shot in the head. But it was after you had done a really, really impressive part. So, you know, it balances out. Maybe okay at best is a fair thing because it is that balance. We've got the schnitzels there. Let's fry some beef. To be fair, when I said that your aim in Halo Infinite was really good, I did think of Hell Let Loose, just didn't mention anything. Hell Let Loose has such an atmosphere, genuinely terrifying when a bombing run comes in. It does look very fun. Watching you play it was really, really fun to kind of feel that atmosphere, especially when the people were speaking. I did enjoy that part. I'm not sure I can get chickens, but I feel like I will be able to get chickens at some point. So why don't we just build this now? Down here. Also, the bossa nova beat can go. I think I'm done with it. We need ash planks for that, which we can do. Let's turn the bossa nova beat off first. Let's get Ferragar around again. I played 19 hours in the past week. Learned a lot, still plenty to learn. That's the fun of it. Absolutely the fun of it. So you're clearly liking it then? Or not, actually, because my experience is that you often play a lot of games that you don't enjoy. Dead by Daylight, Dead by Daylight. go. Thanks. Speaking of Dead by Daylight, I did enjoy the parts of your stream I caught. I was on uni Wi-Fi, so I couldn't stay for long, but it was very nice to dip in. That got me some planks. What have we got here? Beef fondue, very nice. And then we can cook some eggs, maybe fried egg, that'll get me. Just plain and simple. I plan to get back into DBD. Kit Kats, I'm sorry for you, and I'm back into it as well. I got Oni, unlocked Oni as a killer, and yeah, I just really enjoy playing Oni. So yeah, I'm back into it. I'm a lot more into killer, but that is because I don't like solo queuing as survivor. And then usually when Slate plays so when Slate plays and needs a space, I'm usually working. When Staggies plays, his lobby's usually full. So I'm not always able to hop in for those kind of things. Where am I looking to go? Anywhere important? I think we've been everywhere we can go. So let's go to Albert's shipyard. Let's get that on the go. But yeah, for all its negative points, I have been playing DBD quite a bit recently. Come on now. That's not necessary. Look, if you're gonna... We definitely need to rearrange this entire place. Oh no, what have I done? There we go, perfect. Here we go. Jeez. This is what I'm talking about. You don't mess around. We need to give you a proper nickname. Mickey, what do you think? Right. I don't like that. That's already taken. Phantom Terror? That's no good. Give him a minute. Right. That's a big old place, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let's do it at all. Is that my nickname, Grim? I quite like it. I'm losing the love for DBD, although I just can't keep away though. See, I did lose a bit of love for it, and I think it was because I was doing kind of solo queue, and I wasn't playing killer that much, and I didn't have any reason to want to play. And now I'm playing a lot more relaxed than before. Not that I was ever particularly intense with it in the first place. It's kind of sad, but one part that I really like about playing DBD at the moment is getting comments on my Steam profile with people telling me how friendly I was as a killer or how much of a good survivor I was, which I quite enjoyed. I enjoy seeing messages like that, so it encouraged me to play more. But I think that's the main thing keeping me going with this at the moment. But yeah, I can understand kind of losing the love for it. It's a reference to Roscoe's 1030 impression. I see. The times I've seen Roscoe, I have seen the Slate impression, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Hello, John. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well this fine morning. Frittata, very nice. Officially retired from the Muck 2, Adam. I know. I've gone to use the tall grass emotes and the locker emotes, and They've been gone, but they have made way for better things. They've got Dada and Sap. And that's a good thing. But yes, I completely understand retiring from it. Nothing better than a wholesome interaction in DVD chat. Yes, exactly. I kind of do a thing when I'm in the chat. I am... If they're not trying to be wholesome, I just don't react to it. And if I do react to it, I react to it in a way that it's just annoyingly not what they're wanting me to do. Like, I don't kind of rise to it in a way. And it's really fun for me just to rile them up a little bit by just not getting riled up. Never say never, but taking a long break at least, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think, I know, I hope they don't mind me saying this, but Human Canid from, well, Kit Kats, has said that they wanted a break as well, and like a 1 month break is not enough. And it does feel, let me put myself on here, it does feel like that. Like with Dead by Daylight, you kind of need quite a break to feel rested from it, if that's how you are. I took quite a bit off, or I'd play like 1 bit every so often. I wasn't getting dailies done, wasn't doing any of that, and now I'm back into it. I enjoy it. Took a big break, but I'm starting to get more interested again. VHS is sadly not replayable enough yet. Yeah, so it's really fun watching you play VHS, as a note. But yeah, those queue times, the fact that it's still in open beta, no, closed beta, which means it's not as, I guess, community driven. I guess that makes it a bit harder. They'd hate to think that you aren't rattled. Yeah, exactly. That's the fun of it, isn't it? Also getting the same 3 killers on the same 3 maps. Yes, good point. I didn't even consider that, but yes. Really, really good point. I imagine it does grow old. And even then, is it even the same 3 killers? It's usually just 2 of them, and I've seen the Dollmaster once, maybe, which is a super cool concept to see, but, you know, if it only gets played a little bit. But yeah, I can understand why you're getting back into it, Kit Kats. And do you ever need a survivor? I'm here. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Adam, and I completely agree. The sale has kind of served me, though. I must admit, I've been getting games that I want to play on my own a lot. So I got Dishonored and the Dishonored series, which I could not play on stream, just because of how... That does not look comfortable. Oh, no, it is comfortable. I could not play on stream because I just reload constantly. Which is fun for me, I know, but potentially not fun for everyone. We'll do a big sort around towards the end, maybe. Dollmaster twice, but Wart and Werewolf are very common. Yes, yeah, from what I've seen as well. I don't suppose you know, but is the team for VHS particularly communicative? Like, do they talk about what they're doing a lot, or is it just like, we've got something in the works, but wait and find out kind of thing? Maybe we don't know. Maybe we just sort out the place. Can I remove? Let's see. I've kind of got... I forget how I did this last time, to be honest. Edit, can I just take it away? No, I can't, can I? Let's place the tool down here then, back down there. It's a case of they do talk but don't say much. Hey, arguably that's nicer than the behavior approach, which is talk, say a lot, and what you're saying is utter rubbish that no one really wants to hear. But yes, I can understand. I think probably a little bit more communication could be good. Place that down there. I think that works quite well. This can go up somewhere else, because we'll no doubt need that at some point. Crusher down here. There might be something that fits better than that, but we'll keep it down there for now. How big's the lounge? Lounge won't fit down there. Wait. Hopefully it picks up and maybe could get the license. Yes. Great base game. Completely agree. Completely agree. Ahead of DBD in some regards, but that beta needs to open up. Yes. I'd be encouraged to agree, inclined to agree as well. I think it looks really, really fun, and I would love to play it. But I think having more players to test it out, more maybe more killers if they have them, more kind of features to it, that would be good fun. And yeah, I think it's got a way it can go, and no doubt it will go there. It's just a matter of time. Let's see, will this fit in there? Just not. Just won't fit. That's so frustrating. Let's try and put that there instead. That fits. Great. Are they being really stingy with beta keys, or does it just look like that because so many people want in? Very few people I know got one. I wonder if it's because I know the only people I know that have got a beta key from what I've seen, and of people that I have an interest in, are Otstava and Human Canid. Those are the only people I've actually seen that have had a beta key. Is this the cookie tower? Windmill. Okay. Where did I put the cookie block? There it is. And will that fit there? I think that'll fit quite nicely there. I think they're stingy because fewer players equals fewer bug reports equals more dev time and creating new stuff. I see. Also, fewer players equals cheaper server rental. Yeah. Yeah, especially when it's going for free. For the beta, obviously. I have more space there to put something else, so I will investigate that instead. Sorry if this part isn't too captivating. I am just sorting out the layout a bit, getting it where I want it to be. How many squares is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that could go there, and then we'll move this out of the way. Love everything about this game. I'm glad, Steen. I'm really glad. Because so do I. I think it's wonderful. Maybe the windmill could go there. I think it's too wide. The income is non-existent right now. I think any microtransaction bought during beta will be refunded. Okay. Interesting. We can put something there. That's fine. This is okay as it is. Move this out the way. Do we put the windmill here? Front and center. And then put that there. And then, okay, and then we move the windmill there. Perfect, got it. That's an interesting one, though. So I wonder if that means that people aren't going to be able to keep their progress from the beta, which I suppose makes sense. I haven't participated in many betas for games, so I don't know if that's the done thing. think progress will reset, I see. Yeah, I suppose that does make sense. Alright, that's going to be all about remembering where things are. Bambina, look, Peanut. I think I've overstayed my welcome on this ship. I know, I've only just joined you guys recently, but I don't exactly have any say in this, you know. Oh, I wish I had. Don't worry, I've had a jolly good time. No regrets. I did love that lounge. A bit too much, maybe. I think you might need to restock. Okay, let's go. You know the way, Bambina. Otherwise, day one new players versus veterans. Yes, and because there's the perk system, I guess that does make sense. If it was just cosmetic, then I suppose it wouldn't matter so much, but yeah, you make a good point. Didn't consider that. You'll probably get an in-game cosmetic or something for being alpha/beta testers. I reckon that's likely. Oh, my mother had a coop on her childhood farm. Oh, my mother, she wasn't mad at me when I did bad things. She was disappointed in me. I suppose I wasn't what I cracked up to be. Right. Okay, well that was one of your worst ones, Albert, I'll be honest. You've had better. Do I need a lighthouse or something? Zinc ingot, right. Well, let's go back to the boat, get zinc ingots, and get that thing that makes the ship go quicker. Because there's a foggy section and we can't go there yet, so that's why I'm thinking maybe we need a lighthouse. I think in the DVD, VHS kind of thing, the one thing that is clear to me is that I have no interest in prop night. I remember watching was it the gameplay trailer or the IGN trailer or something? It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. I'm sure it's an enjoyable game and all of that, but for me, it looks like I never really enjoyed prop hunt because I'm terrible at hiding. I cannot hide in games. I have no ability to stay still. I don't know. I just go. I go and I keep going, which prop hunt doesn't really allow you to do. See, Gary's mod prop hunt. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I would do it with other people, but I would be terrible at it. Terrible. Do I go for that instead? Essentially. What were you thinking about Steam? I already test games for a living, so I refuse to do it in my free time. Very fair enough. Quite an interesting job there, Grim. How do you find that? Does it get tiring for you? Let's get that. Let's get a smithy. I'm going back. Sorry. Silica powder. In my opinion, TTT was the best Gmod game mode. Again, I wasn't brilliant at it, but I did enjoy it. You know what? It's my stream. I'm gonna say it. I can say this stuff. The closest I got to playing TTT regularly was playing Trouble in Mineville, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm gonna be honest, really enjoyed it. So maybe I'd enjoy TTT if I played it more. I played TTT in Pavlov VR. Is that so? You played TTT in VR? That sounds incredible and a whale of a time. Like something. I wouldn't be able to comprehend what was going on if I did that, I think. What am I doing? Crusher. Crusher down. Yeah. Silica was what I wanted, right? Yeah. Pavlov is a VR FPS game. Very fun. Many mods for Call of Duty Zombies, etc. Wow, okay. That does sound fun. I played in VR. I played Super Hot, which I suppose is something resembling FPS, but I haven't played actual FPS. And I love Super Hot. I think it's a wonderful game. It's a lot more boring than people might imagine. Basically doing the same thing over and over and over and seeing if anything breaks. I can imagine it probably grows old, but to the untrained, the unprofessional like me, it does sound quite fun. I think I do that. You've seen me go back and forth on this boat multiple times, so maybe I'd have fun for a day or so. Let's get it. Fully upgraded boat. Fully upgraded blueprint station. I need a couple more zinc ingots, which I don't have. Super Hot VR, yes. It was so fun. I don't have VR, but one of my very close friends does. And he brought it to my house one day, and it was brilliant fun. We didn't have the proper, so you have to like stick up the cameras around the room so that you can, I have no idea what I just made fish sticks, so that you can detect your movement for anyone that hasn't done VR before. That's how it is. And I stuck it to the wall with sellotape because I didn't know what else I could stick the little sensors to the wall with, and it did rip off some of the paint. So my mum wasn't best pleased, but you know, it was fun when it happened. Maybe. I wish I had a VR headset purely for the new VR Hitman. Okay, I have no idea about VR games. I just do not keep up with it. I know that Soliday Live have done a VR Five Nights at Freddy's, which I admittedly don't like the game. I don't like the creator of the game. I think it isn't great. But I know that people do enjoy it. I have played some kind of climbing game in VR. That was it. I think it might have come with the VR. I don't know how it was, but that was quite fun to play. And Super Hot and VR Minecraft, which also very fun. Let's get a cow shed. And it fits perfectly there. But yeah, I would like to play more VR. I can understand, after seeing KitKat stream it, how VR could get very exhausting quite quickly, because it must be quite disorientating having that on for so long. Oh, I have played a bit of Beat Saber as well, and I really like Beat Saber. I have my Clone Hero guitar behind me, but I am painfully bad at it. I'm good at rhythm games, but I'm not good at managing so many things in my head at once. So I find Clone Hero really difficult. Beat Saber, however, not too bad. And Geese Breath, a wonderful streamer. Watching them stream Beat Saber is fascinating. Really fascinating. Beat Saber's tough for me. I don't know. How do you find Guitar Hero, KitKats? Because I find Guitar Hero really tough, but Beat Saber I can find it fine. Whoa. Were those real cows just there? I have a cow. Hello. You need a lot more space than you've got, pal. And I have milk. I don't know if anyone's milked a cow before. It is tougher than it looks. A lot tougher than it looks. I'm sorry. No, I don't. Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time, yeah. I have many hours in Clone Hero. I think it's the 3D element that throws me. I see. Yeah, it doesn't catch me up. Stella. Ah, some food. It doesn't catch me off. I can do the 3D element. I can't do the multiple buttons to press, I guess. There we are. Give you something that you really like before you go. Look at it. Just look at it, Bambina. It's so adorable. We had chicks like this on my parents' farm, you know. I would give them all a name. But after a day or two, I'd forget all of them. So I'd just call this one Dennis. Hi, Dennis. Be the best little rapscallion you can be. That's nice. Hello, Dennis. Can I get multiple chickens? Multiple chicks? Synth Riders. I have no worries at all. Steen, thank you very much for being here. Always a pleasure. Synth Riders is a good one. Okay, another VR one is... In my head, it's like... Chase the Sun, like one of those kind of games. But I will check it out. I'll check it out now. Let's see. Store. Synth... Oh, flip. Synth Riders. Let's window capture me over to Steam. And I'm not going to make the mistake of full screening it again because I did that once before. If it's going to be DMCA-able, I'll sing over the top. It's fine. I'll just keep talking. Right. Okay, so... Is this like Beat Saber, but you don't have to worry too much about the direction in which you hit? Or maybe you do have to worry more about what angle you have the hands at? Okay, I get the picture. Banger of a song, mind you. But I imagine that would be DMCA'd. Such a good song. Okay. It does look fun. I think I'd probably enjoy Beat Saber as just like a baseline version of that. And I would enjoy that too, because it looks like Beat Saber to me, personally. Sunflower seeds. Let's get planting those, seeing as we're using a lot of sunflower oil at the moment. Oh, flip. I just planted another. I kind of wanted to plant a bit of wheat there. Oh, who plays Beat Saber for exercise work? Well, yeah, I briefly spoke to her about it in your chat. I imagine it does. It is pretty exhausting when done well. Yeah, I would love a VR headset, and perhaps when I have my own place, I think I would get one. In student accommodation in this tiny room, I don't think it's for me. Well, here we are, Bambina. You know, I'm not exactly thrilled, but I've got to go. Ready to bring me there? Not yet. Alright, up to you. I guess I can wait just a bit more. Someone down here wanted to speak. Was it because they're hungry? Oh, they've gone to sleep. Well, let's go to sleep. Make sure everybody's awake to see off our dear pal. Inside out tracking is nice for smaller rooms like mine. Inside out tracking? Is that like... Okay, so the tracking that I know of was the cameras in the corners of the room. I'm guessing inside out tracking isn't that. So you did outside in tracking with external lighthouse stuff. Right. Inside out has cameras on the headset. I see. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Then maybe I'll give that a think for this kind of room. Well, hopefully I'll have a bigger room at some point. Scout! We got another errand for you to run. This one's fixing a problem you created. You gave us a house, which is nice and all. However, it's empty. It's got nothing. You need to add some pizzazz to it. Mickey has always had a certain lavish lifestyle. However, I can't tell you what he wants. You'll just have to figure that out. We're not interior designers. Word of advice, Scout. Just get whatever's expensive and loud. Right, sure. So I don't mount anything in the room, but I need the room to be well lit. I see, which I can do in this room. Here we are, Bambino. You know I'm not exactly thrilled, but I gotta go. Ready to bring me that? Yes. Yeah, I think it's the best decision. Okay, let's go. Alright. Let's see them off then. Yeah, no doubts I will invest in VR, probably when it's a little bit more widely available and it's not still so expensive. First things first, I need a proper computer because I could not do VR with my laptop, which is all I've got at the moment. I wonder how Astrid and Giovanni are going to react. Nothing? Nothing from her? Alright. You know what, Peanut? The second I saw you, I knew you were someone special. Someone who, no matter what happened, would always be there and do the right thing. I could see that in people. See the cracks in them. It's easy. Light shines through. I guess that's why I fell in love with Astrid. Astrid. She was the toughest nut you could imagine. But she had such an intense light inside, shining through. Warmth and fire, too. Her laugh made mountains tremble. And everyone was happy when she was around. I was happy. I've always spent so much time making sure other people were having fun. Making jokes and being the funny guy. But they only came for her, really. A majestic, raw, radiant soul. But you, Bambina, you've got that look in your eyes. That soft, killer vibe. I saw so much of me in you. Your bravery, your sense of humour, your gusto. I know it's hard doing what you do, accompanying people towards their end. It takes more than guts to do something like that. It takes a soul of steel. But hey, good news. You've got it. You've got it, Bambina. Even if you doubt, even if you don't have faith in yourself, I have so much faith in you. So much faith in your strength. I believe in you, Peanut. Now and forever. And hey, if you need anything, I won't be far. I'll be right there, standing right beside you. I'll always be there. Always. I know I shouldn't leave so soon. Believe me, I wish I could have stayed longer. Right here with you, Peanut. Promise me you'll take care of Astrid when I'm gone, okay? And don't miss me too much, will you? I've never deserved you anyway. But I've loved you, and that won't stop even if I'm not around anymore. The ones who really love you never really leave you, you know. Life's amazing, isn't it? A whirlwind, a tremor, a flickering flame. I've tried so much to live to the fullest. I regret nothing. Nothing but leaving Astrid. Nothing but leaving you, Stella. I wish I could have seen you grow up even more, but here we are. Alright, pour yourself one for me, will you? Ciao, Bella. There he goes. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Even though he's not the most, you know, morally well-aligned spirit in this game, it's just a nice, you know, it's a they're so well created as characters that it really does, like, it gets me. It gets me. I really like it. Oh, flip. I forgot all about these parts. I still don't know what's going on with these parts of the game. This is a new kind of thing that I haven't quite understood. Is this Stella? Moving in? Are we playing unpacking now? Is that it? I'm gonna be honest, I really don't ever remember who that is. So that was the one that was so you know Astrid, the other cat, that was her partner at one point. Except he cheated on her, and yeah, he wasn't particularly, well, like I say, morally great. So someone of Astrid's family is in hospital. So I could be wrong, but I think that might be him there. Is that not Giovanni, maybe? Oh yeah, from the mansion. So he, I can't remember where we found her, but he went and he cheated in a town, and we took him to the town, and he was getting like chocolates for her and flowers and stuff, and we thought it was for Astrid, but it was for this other woman. So I think that was Stella and Giovanni. I think that was Stella going sightseeing and Giovanni was there. And so you return, Spiritfarer, humbled by your confusion, your disarray, your fear. Time and again you call me by my name, whisper echoes of my essence to those too afraid to hear it. As you stand before me, hesitation floods your heart. You seek to tame, but you only serve. And now you truly see me. See what I inflict upon those you love. All these paths you've crossed, those souls you've embraced, their lives intertwined with yours, their faces etched upon your memory. You've opened your heart to the suffering of others, and in return, their spark warms your heart and shapes your fate. Every spirit a reminder, every spirit a goodbye. What do they teach you? Their struggles, their drama, their memories, your memories. Are they saying their farewells, or are you saying yours? But you're not yet ready, Stella, and these souls still need you. Carry on your task, Spiritfarer. Soon your time will come, and we will meet again. For the last time. I didn't even know what achievement I got there. Second encounter. Yes, that was the second one. Flipping hell, we got a lot going on here. Not call me by your name. Yeah, I agree, John. Thanks, bro. Now I'm crying. Welcome in, Cam. I don't joke. Look at. He just fly through the boat and out the bottom. Don't joke, because I almost definitely will when thinking about this when I finish stream. It's, yeah, it's a tough one, but welcome in. I hope your day is going okay, all things considered. I hope this is a better stream than whatever you could be watching in the form of uni lectures. I don't know how I feel. Should I be sad? Should I be happy? Angry? I can feel his absence, but at the same time it's as if something had been fulfilled. Completed. You know what I mean, Munchkin? Am I a bad person? Is it okay for someone to feel liberated under such circumstances? I'm sorry, Stella, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm still a bit shaken, but not lost. At least you're here with me. That's the most important. My heart is stronger because you're in it. Thank you. Thank you, Astrid. I've got that cornflower, don't you worry. Okay. Dip in here, we'll just kind of tie up loose ends. Vegetable stir fry, very nice. We have milk now, so we can make milky coffee, I imagine? And milky tea? Latte, there we go. That's a better way of saying milky coffee. English tea, right, I see. Milk and corn? Oh. Right, we'll get that stuff watered as well. Wonderful stuff. Do you think the cow has any more? This should take you back, Cam. Fond memories? Right. And then let's feed the cow, give it some corn. Pick up this here. And I think what we'll do is I will save and quit there, move over to here, and I think, based on time, I'm going to send you guys on for a raid. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream today, but yes, I am going to send you on for a raid. So if you wouldn't mind sticking with me, I'm going to send you on. Thank you for being here, Kitcats. And if it's okay, and if the server on Valheim is up, I would love to hop on in. I think where we're going to send you, I hope you're all going to like it. Please stick around for the raid, because I'm sending you on to a wonderful, wonderful streamer. We're going to be making our way over to Funk's stream. Where's the Funk? Brilliant streamer, great music, and just a wonderful person. So stick around for the raid, and show Funk some love. If you're not following already, please do follow, because truly a wonderful, wonderful streamer. He's great to have on, just to have the music going. Really, really great community. So yes, thank you very much everyone for being here. Go and show Funk some love, and have a great afternoon. Thank you very much, and see you later.